What's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media watch party, along with Nicole, inspired, always being inspired.
Whoop, whoop.
So, so, I had something because I was. It kind of made sense to what I was talking about earlier, in other videos about the plan with Nafisha Collier and Breonna Stewart doing with the CBA situation,
Yeah.
and it brought up questions that I had as well. Is that who's in the comments? What's up, Chris Davids? Go Fever! Yes. Look at everybody coming in. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, guys? Clark's still out. Yeah, she right. She hopefully she'll be back Wednesday. Yeah. So, but as I was saying, Oh, oh
Thanks,
wow.
Chris.
Also, yes, thanks. Great job. Thank you. We appreciate it.
You said great job. Great
Mm,
job.
Great job.
Great job, Chris.
Definitely appreciate it. So, and it's brought up questions that I had. If they saying that the proposal that they gave to them was a slap in the face, I want to see what the proposal was, because you only hearing one side of the coin, and it's always two sides of everything.
I don't know that the players really have a say because I read that it's up to Kathy Engelbert and whoever else. I'm not sure how much of a say. I don't know. I don't know how much of a say the players actually have. Because I've been seeing like mixed things on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
a
know.
lot of people think they have a lot of pull, but they don't.
Yeah.
Um, he said, "Damn, hate to say it, but at this point, she should just wait until this to
All star
start." Yeah, I, that was honestly, Kegman. That was my thought too, because even though me and Nikki was talking about this last game, I said that I think she's not gonna come back till after All Star. That's my initial thought. But then I was like, okay, maybe she comes back Wednesday. But I think she might not come back till after All Star break, which that would be perfect for her.
Yeah,
Because
I think she'll definitely be playing for the All Star game. I'm thinking they'll probably bring her back for a game or two before leading up to the All Star game.
yeah, because if she doesn't play in go past the All Star, then um I think what might happen is that she she'll come back against New York in that
Yeah,
All Star after the All Star break. So, but that's my initial take of it right there. Also, I kind of feel like at the end of the day that with this CBA, like they're only not it's 9 teams right now in the NBA that does not have ownership. They operate by themselves. Then you have six of them that is operated by NFL owners. So, and that's Miles Turner reportedly signed a new deal with. I missed it. Dang, it went by so fast. So,
what are you watching?
I'm watching NBA TV right
Okay.
now. Just catching up on some stats down there. Chris said, "Why is Carla coaching on to?" No, that's not Carla.
Talking Reeves.
That's Reeves, Cheryl Reeves. Well, the reason why they picked on her and Sandy Bardello because they have the best winning percentage in what their teams in the NBA right now. I mean WNBA right now. So that's why they was picked to coach the teams. So, but it's going to be interesting. See, everybody was crashing out on the day we was doing our thing, doing our last live stream. Everybody was crashing out and said, "Oh, um, Cheryl Reeves better let Caitlin Clark do her thing and all of this stuff." I'm like, man, it's All Star game. It's everybody's gonna do their thing in the All Star game. It's not a they don't run offenses. They don't run stuff like that. It's just everybody plays. I mean, you got to think about last year. Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark really didn't do nothing much. What's up, Shallow? Um, she didn't do nothing last year. I mean, she could have break Sue Bird's assist record.
Yeah, well, her shot wasn't falling because this was pre-break. So, but she was passing. She was running the offense, but yeah, her shot was
Yeah,
fun. But Reeve, like, yeah, I think we said this in last live stream. She says a lot of dumb stuff. um, but she is a WNBA coach. She's probably the best coach in the WNBA. I mean, she is a really good coach. So she
yeah,
knows basketball, and she knows as a spectator and as a coach of the game, she knows Caitlin Clark can ball. Like she's
yeah,
not dumb. Um,
yeah,
so I don't think she's going to purposely squander away a game because she's a competitor and she
yeah.
likes to lose. So I highly doubt she's going to squander it just to make Caitlin Clark look bad. I don't think that the coach is going to be a problem with Caitlin. I don't think it's going to be a
Yeah.
problem at all.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think because sure Reeves, she hates losing. She really hates losing, and I just hope people just understand that. Right now with the Indiana Fever, yeah, they have won 2 games against opponents, which they should have won the games against the Sparks and the Vegas Aces the first time around.
Yeah.
And I think that people thinking that and everybody's running with the notion, oh well the Fever is better with Caitlin Clark and stuff, but you got to look at it from a defensive standpoint. When Caitlin Clark was in there, the beginning of the season, when it was defensively, their defensive rating was higher,
Mm.
way better. Their defensive rating is not that much better, even though she's not on the floor. So she does because what she does everything to make everybody else play differently. You know what I'm saying? So people got to look at that from a standpoint. Just stop running with these. I every time I see something on TV with a narrative, I'll be cracking up. I was like, man, here we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's one of those things that's why I just don't try to feed into every storyline because it doesn't. It's exhausting at times. It's really exhausting. Charlotte's a question for both of us. He say, I had missed the topic. Will CC have AR added to her team? Somebody said that on X today. I, I mean, to me, I think she will. I mean, if Nafisha Carter doesn't pick her because they kind of had that little beefing on Rival.
She doesn't pick.
Oh yeah, she
They
doesn't
only
pick.
pick
So
from the starters. So the
yeah,
coaches pick who the
yeah,
starting players, meaning the bench players. So that's on the coaches. CC
yeah.
and Nafisi Collier only pick from
Picks the
the starters.
starters. Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. Well, we have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Chicago probably will have Angel. It's gonna be crazy because what if the Fisher have Angel on her side and Caitlyn has
Asia
Angel Wilson on
Wilson.
her? Oh, that that right there.
The coaches choose the bench. So
Yeah.
Cheryl Reeve and the Liberties coach, what's her name?
Sandy Bardello.
Yeah.
Well, I did her that same night we streamed. I mean not Sandy, but Cheryl Ruse said that she's go. I know she's gonna pick some of her player. Golly, Shea Gillers Alexander signed a 5-year extension worth 285 million.
Yeah. Do you think Angel Reese? Now, I'm not hating on Angel. I was never one of those people who hated on Angel. I mean, do you think she should make the All Star team? I think she's ranked 13th, so I think she will. But do you think she's earned her spot as a player?
I mean, her play speak for itself. She earned a spot. As for a starter,
Yeah,
no, because
yeah.
she hasn't played well early on in the season. She just started really catching fire this last few
That's what I
weeks.
was gonna say. This
Yeah,
last like 5 or 6 games. I think it's been 6 or 7 games by now.
yeah.
She's been balling out.
So
She's been really coming into that power forward or whatever they're calling her point forward
yeah,
position.
so
She's even, her assist numbers have even gotten up.
yeah. So she's, I mean, embracing that role. So it's make it a little bit more dynamic. But
Yeah.
her dribbling skills needs work though.
Yeah, she's just not athletic.
Yeah,
She's not naturally athletic, but she's persistent, and when it comes to rebounding, she's one of the best in the league when it comes to crashing the board. She's tough. not in the paint.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, some of the Mystic players are a little bit better than Angel Reese, but her play. I mean, I think she worthy of All Star. Not as a starter, but as a reserve. Now,
Yeah.
if she doesn't make it as a reserve, then hey, I ain't nothing I can do about that. You know, I mean, it's going to be remain to be seen who they pick because it's going to be crazy because it's a lot of players that has been playing well. That's deserved to be on the reserve, and if she doesn't get to be the reserve, because what there's only what they only can pick what there's five starters and your cap plus your captain, and then you got to pick what six to make 12.
Something like that, yeah. And
Yeah,
yeah, Caitlin can't pick Mitchell. So the
yeah,
starters here, let's pull up the. Let me see if I can find the starters again.
yeah. I had it earlier. Yeah, Mitchell most likely be a reserve.
She
I
is a
mean, yeah, I think Cetron could be a reserve. I mean, she has played well. She's in there, right there with the rookie of the year race with Paige. So yeah,
okay. So for the players that Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier are choosing, like schoolyard picking,
yeah,
these are the starters: Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Neko Gumike, Paige Beckers, Alicia Gray, Sabrina, Aaliyah, and Satu. Those are the only players that Caitlin and Nafisa pick from. The rest of the roster gets dropped, I believe, next week. I think next week, by the end of next week, I forget the exact date. The bench players, like the complete all star team, gets
yeah,
dropped, but the coaches pick the rest of the players. The coaches pick the bench players.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Mellow Yellow, what's going on? What's going on, Makai?
What's up?
No, Cece don't play today, not at all. She doesn't play today. Also, Mellow, that 10 assists was in the All Star game also too. That's what we was talking about, the All Star last year when she set 10 assists. She could have break Sue Bird's record in there, but she decided not to.
Yeah.
And you notice before the break, she had a record of 19 assists against the Dallas Wings just before the Olympic break, where she could have had a 2020 because she had over 20 points and 19 assists. But you know, um, what's Chris Size, she decided to pull her and not let her. Don't worry, Mela. That's what we here for. I got you. She
Yeah.
said, yeah, I'll talk about the All Star record. Yeah, she did. I want
What's
her to
up,
break. I want her to break it this year. I want her to break Super's
Mike?
All Star record.
What was it? 11?
Yeah,
She had to get 11.
yeah. I want her to break it. She was being nice last year.
She was funny. She's like, I'm
Yeah,
not going to break a record today.
yeah. And then Paige was like gassing her up, talking about she from right here, she from right here. And then she
They
shot
know
one
people
on.
think Paige and Caitlyn. People think people don't like dislike Caitlyn or whatever. Like people like Caitlyn. It's just people are like the media and others are just trying to cause drama. But yeah, Paige stuck up for Caitlyn a couple times now.
Yeah, they play together. They know each other.
They
I
played on the
mean,
USA team together.
yeah, their game is just different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But, I mean, I'm sure Paige wish she could do things that Caitlyn does, and I'm sure Caitlyn wish she could do things that Paige does. They just do two different players. They dynamic in their own different way. She just that different. She just more different, and she just definitely, she has that aura about her.
yeah,
She is the Mamba mentality. So I just can't dispute that. You know, but them old heads in that WNBA, they the ones that's the issue.
yo. So I'm looking at the game cast, which I'll share my screen once it actually starts, so people can track the score, like I've been doing the last couple of games.
Hmm.
The match predictor has LA's Fever beating the LA Sparks actually. 73.4%
Mm,
say the Fever are going to take this game.
yeah. Citron, Haley Van Lith, Page, and Killing all played
Yeah.
junior too. Yeah, they all played together. And Aaliyah Boston was in that mix too.
Yeah, because Aaliyah's only a year ahead of CC
Yeah,
and Paige, because Paige stayed an extra year. So Paige is actually CC's class.
yeah,
She just did her optional 5th year.
Chris said, I wish Caitlyn and Paige pick each other. That would be nice to see them two on the same
I
team
don't know.
again.
I kind of want CC and Sabrina, man. That's going to be a
Yeah,
shootout
uh,
contest. That would be fun
yeah,
because
that
Sabrina
would,
can shoot the logo bombs too. Like Sabrina's
yeah,
no slouch from distance. She just doesn't. She just doesn't pull up because Caitlyn actually has a higher 3-point percentage from further out than closer in.
yeah,
Actually, Sabrina's the opposite, obviously, but she can shoot those long bombs pretty consistently. Sabrina can pull up.
yeah. She definitely can.
Did you see Caitlin Plum was trying to get a tech?
Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, yeah, Kelsey Plum. Yeah, when I think she was just toying. Plum was just toying. She was trolling. I don't think she was. I don't think she was serious. I don't know. I would hope not. But they had a smile on her face. It looks like they were kind of doing a little banter. I don't think Plum was serious. I think she was just messing with her.
Yeah, I
I
don't
just
think so
hope she
either.
was. But that's the impression I got.
So, what's your prediction for the game today?
I think if Fever I think if Fever play the way they played, that they've been playing, yeah, they're gonna win. I think their only downfall is they're just small, and LA just has so much size to them. But the Aces have some size to them too. I think if Natasha Howard balls out like she's been balling out, her and
Mhm.
AB down low with the bigger players, I think we will be a better matchup this game. Because Howard
Yeah,
wasn't playing well, AB wasn't playing as well like the first time we played them. So I think
yeah.
if them two are on their game tonight because they're our size, I think we have no reason to lose this game. We just need them two to ball out
They
defensively.
just can't allow as a Ray
Yeah,
yeah get off like she did. That would killed us. And then Plum got off in the second half. Kelsey, you heard Becky Hammond was accusing the Fever of physical play.
big
We
two.
had to be physical with them. They didn't like it. See, now that the Fever are playing physical with teams, teams don't like it. They
Yeah,
was the ones that trying to play physical with um the Fever. Now the tide is turned and they're not liking it.
exactly.
But
They're giving it back. But
yeah,
don't sleep on Derica Hanby too. Like
yeah,
she got sized to her and Azare Stevens. If they're on their game, they're dangerous. But we need our bigs who are unfortunately Howard, but she's been playing well.
yeah,
And AB, we need them to be on their game tonight if we have a shot.
yeah. They definitely have to play well and everything like that.
Remember that the All Star game where they were laughing at each other when Kelsey Plum was face guarded and she's like, why are you guarding me like that? Yeah. I think Kelsey Plum was troll. I think she's trolls. She's a huge troll.
Yeah.
I think that her and CC, I don't think they have any beef.
No, I don't think neither. Yeah. I I'm just, the situation with Kellen Peck, the way she was saying it. I think a lot of people are really like when people in the media like ESPN say stuff. I really just don't. I don't listen. I don't follow them up because I think at the end of the day that they just say stuff like because I think Kellen Peck says that she had a conversation with Stephanie White about how the team was playing without Caitlin Clark and Kellen Peck, whatever Stephanie White said, Kellen Peck took it as that the team, they want to run the team through Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, and I was like, I mean, to me personally, I was like, it don't matter at the end of the day because Stephanie White, she had a great team over there with Connecticut, didn't win with them. The order you for her to win the title, she has to have Caitlin Clark implemented in the game. I don't care how she does it or who she thinks should the offense should go through. The offense has to run through Caitlin Clark point blank. Period. It cannot run through no Kelsey Mitchell. She's not a really distributor. Yeah, she made some couple assists here and there for the last two games, but that's not her game. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying? You can't.
She's a
You can exactly. You can't depend on her to feed the Leo Boston the ball. You just can't. You know, she's too short. She her. play against bigger players, they gonna block her view. She's not a she her passing ability is not like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just think people just when the narratives come like saying, oh well, Stephanie White, is doing this and doing that. If you think about it, the one caveat I try to get people to understand is that look how the team has played since DeWanna Bonner left.
Mhm.
It's not the point of Caitlyn. They playing better without Caitlyn. They playing better without the Warner Bonner in the mix.
Well, they
It's
also got Ari McDonald, who's a true point guard. They didn't have a true
exactly.
point guard when CC went out, and I saw Rudy Rant, which I like him.
Yeah.
He's negative all the time, so I can only watch so much of his content. But he does know basketball, so I do watch him. But he did a video today, I believe it was, about something similar to what you were saying about Carolyn Peck, and
Yeah.
that was that Stephanie White made comments about having Ari McDonald. No one was able to drive to the basket until Ari McDonald got got to the team and started running point. And I
Hmm.
think, and I don't. He put out a video saying that's false because CC can get to the bucket and blah blah, which is true. I
Yeah.
think I think Stephanie White wasn't thinking ever. I think she was saying like since CC's been out, because she's been out like most of it, half the season.
Yeah.
So I think people are just misconstruing what people are saying and
Hmm.
kind of spinning it a
Yeah.
certain way where that may not have been their intent of saying it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't take much of stock into what these people, content creators and media say about
Yeah.
that. 'Cause I think they're spinning it. I think Stephanie White, when she makes comments, she's talking since because they were playing like garbage when CC initially went out, and since
Yeah.
they got Airy, they've been and got rid of DB, they've been clicking. So
Yeah.
I think that's her starting point. Her gauge wasn't
Yeah.
like not all season. It's since CC's been out, we've been now able to do this since we've acquired Airy. I think that's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
And when Stephanie White got Ari back, and she said she's waiting to see when CC Fully's back, that have Ari and CC
Music is
play
a
together.
little. Your music is a little loud. It's hard to kind of hear you.
Oh, I don't. Let me see. That's good.
No, it's still loud.
Hmm. I don't
Oh
have
no,
music.
that's my end. Oh crap!
Oh,
Sorry. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, nope, we're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
all right, good. I was like, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mello, that's a good point you made because that's where I was getting at. If you go back to listen to where Amber Cox has said after the DB was released, they did try to accommodate the team to set up around DB. That's why the team was so disjointed, and they wasn't able to gel the way because they was trying to do everything to make DeWanna Bonner happy,
Yep.
and then when that all fails, they had to come back, and then they left the team stagnant in some ways, playing kind of bad. Now, since they got Eric McDonough back and knew what Eric McDonough brought to the team the first time around, now the team is playing a little bit looser, a little bit more faster. Now that is the style that you could bring Cece back in. She could play like that because everybody has figured out where they need to be.
Yep.
So,
They know
and
their role. They
they
know.
know, yeah. Um, I was looking at. Oh, Shallow said that is DD injured. Thought I saw something saying and she
Big
was in.
Scoops put out a video saying he's injured. But I looked, I didn't
I
see an
have
injury report coming out on her. So I don't know
the
where he got that from. I don't know.
well.
Is
I
she?
No, because it I looked all day for it
Yeah,
and
I
it
didn't
has
find it.
nothing. And she just had they going to the semifinals and plus she just had another 20-point game. They
Yeah,
just posted her
just
stat today.
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking, I was like, where is they getting this information for? Because I saw on John Liquidator posted it.
Oh, he
And
did
so
too?
yeah, so he was the first one I seen. And
Oh,
that's
Nick
when
Talk Scoops did too.
and then that's what made me go, um go looking for it and I couldn't find it. And then all I saw was a video of Dee Dee dancing with her team, putting a
Right.
sticker up. And
Yeah.
then the next thing I know, they show her had another 20-point game. So I was like, well, she doesn't seem injured to me. I haven't heard anything about it. And then I looked on um, the Fever Twitter page, and they didn't.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, we don't think she's injured. I'm not sure where they got their info from.
Yeah.
I did
So
share the screen. I shared the game cast. If you prefer the box scores, I'll pull that up. But I figured I'll show the game cast this
yeah,
time.
that's fine.
It gives more information.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah, Ari is not gonna get double the way CC does. CC will
She's not that much
always,
of a threat.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's gonna help out so much, and it's gonna be good. I think the team is gonna be better, long run. I think that they still need another piece for the bench, even though Didi will be back, but they still need another piece for the bench.
Yeah. I mean, we're down to what, 10?
Yeah,
Or yeah, 10. But Cece's injured. Dantas is away, but they
yeah,
count as our active roster. So I mean, we have the cap space now for 12.
yeah.
So I don't know why they haven't picked anyone up. Like these teams are releasing players like crazy around the
I
league,
know.
and the Fever aren't
Yes.
picking anyone up. So maybe they're waiting for Messina. I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't know either. I mean, it's just crazy to me because like they could pick up 12 right now, and then when
Yeah.
Didi come back, you could just release somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh
don't
well, they
even
could
know.
pick up two more players. I think they could pick up two more players, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they could pick up
Even
two
with
more
DD,
players
because DD's still.
away.
I'm counting DD. I think with DD they're 10. I think, right? Yeah.
No, she's not. They suspended her contract
Yeah, but
once.
counting her, she would be 10 though. I
Yeah,
think. Yeah. I'm like counting her. I think because we were down one, we released DB, and this is counting when DD was there. So I think
yeah,
we can bring on two more players
yeah,
since we released DB and we're not tied to that huge contract.
exactly,
I think we now have the money to pick up two more players.
exactly.
Well, and keep DD. I mean, I would love for us to get rid of Bree Turner. She's
Yeah, I don't know
just
what
taking up air at this point.
I don't know why they holding on to her. Yeah, Chris, I hope so. Yeah, me too. R Live, what's up, man? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going live on that Valkyries game
Yeah,
since it's
that's at
12 o'clock.
11, right?
Yeah, 12. Start at 12. So yeah, I'm gonna go live on that. That's gonna be a little early kicker.
Yeah. I should be able to join you for that one. I fly home. I fly back home to DC to Thursday, but I'll be around Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, tip off. Here we go.
Yep. Shallow said the guy in Europe who I don't trust
Big
keeps
talk
saying the
scoop.
Fever are bringing saying the Fever are bringing a European player in, but he doesn't seem to know who talks
He's
about.
talking about Messiman,
Yeah,
however you say it. That's yeah,
yeah, Emma Messerman.
yeah.
What's up, courtside junkies? What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
So yeah, so I'm oh
Carly Samuelson, I think, is out this game. Isn't she on
yeah,
LA?
she's
She's
out for the
out. She just had
season.
foot surgery or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
out for the
damn, both
season.
her and her sister.
They got a small little lineup though, but it's pretty good. Julia Allemán is playing.
Yeah.
It's Erin McDonald getting her a fourth start. I think having her in the starting lineup was the best move that the Fever could make.
AB just missed two bunnies. That's all right. She need to get warmed up.
Oh wow, you already started. I gotta click on and click back in.
Oh yeah, I'm on 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Natasha Howard's trying to take on Stevens, and she did. All right, Howard, MVP.
What's your score now?
Oh, what's up, Arlie? Thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate you. Right now it's 2-2, 8:38 on the clock.
Dang. So I get back out again.
What's up, Micah? Bow, 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 bow. The big win for Fever. I sure hope so. With Coach Sides and Coach CC on the bench.
I know, right? Trying to get. Let's see if I can get this a little bit faster. I
Is
hate these.
Alamond a new pickup for them, or was she on their team? She was just on the bench, right?
I think it was already on. She was
Yeah.
already on there.
Boston. All right. 4-2. Oh, this isn't showing the score. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just hit refresh.
Okay.
Gamecast should be live now. Rakia Jackson's no slouch either, man. They just got like 3 bigs who can all stretch the floor. They're just long and they can all shoot the 3 ball. All of them for LA. Rakia Jackson.
I'm still a little bit behind, but it's okay. Like 8 minutes.
Oh, I got 7:35. You're at 8?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
snap.
just, I'm like way behind.
Can you refresh?
Yeah, I'm trying to refresh.
Yeah, I think the Gamecast is 7:25. The Gamecast is a little bit ahead too, so yeah, nothing's really syncing up. This is weird. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Let's see.
Ooh, that was a dangerous pass, but Howard into AB. AB with the bucket, 6'4", Indy. Azari Stevens is a beast down low.
Yeah, she is.
Wow, Erin McDonald taking it to Kelsey Plum.
That's gonna put a lot of pressure on Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, she muscled her way to that bucket. And Kelsey Plum's no slouch either. She's like a linebacker.
Yeah, definitely she is. And she enjoys being up on you physical and stuff.
I mean, they let her do it. She's funny.
Yeah.
6:42. Okay, so I'm at 6:33.
All right, I'm trying to go
And the
back
game
up.
cast is 6:29, so nothing's really syncing up.
Yeah. This is crazy.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
I know, right? Well,
You know, KP, everyone talks about because Shadow says he loves KP's game. You know, people were talking about Caitlin Clark being ranked 9th guard. You know, the players ranked her 9. I
yeah.
think they ranked Kelsey Plum 13 or whatever. I was like, are you kidding me? That's a smack. And I think that's worse than they did CC because Kelsey
Yeah.
Plum, I mean, she's up there.
For me, I don't even take them all-star rankings serious though.
No,
Because
but I'm just saying, like, people were crashing out over CC, but I didn't see anyone crashing out over Kelsey Plum.
yeah.
But she's a shooting threat. If Kelsey Plum is on and she gets hot, boy,
Yeah.
because she had the scoring
Exactly.
record before CC broke it.
Yeah. I think what Kelsey Mitchell had it first, and Kelsey
That was
Plum.
Kelsey Plum broke it, and then CC
Yeah.
broke it. Yeah. Well, CC has the NCAA men's and women, but yeah, she broke Kelsey Plum's women's record. AP just sank a 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get Kelsey Plum hot, she is
Oh yeah.
dangerous.
And that's what we was talking about. Oh, that's what I was talking about. With the Vegas because her they missing a Kelsey Plum type player because you know when they were struggling, she'd be the one to get points for them easily with
She
no
just take
problem.
over the game.
Yeah.
And that's what her and CC have in common that Paige doesn't have. Paige just can't take over a game like that.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum, if the team's down, she'll just take over the game because that's what she did the last time these two players played.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum pretty much scored all their points in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. All right, so the game cast is at 5:48, so I'm up right now. It's evenly now.
The game cast I have up on the screen is at 5:29.
It jumped so fast.
Yeah, I'm at 5:31, so it's ahead. But it's 11:10 starts.
I think what Howard got to do
Lexi,
when they
you gotta shoot. Lexi, man, that's poor time clock. That's poor clock management. Ooh. Shiloh says swagger, yeah. She's just like, she plays with swagger, but she plays with KP, plays with a sense of cockiness, but not she's not flashy with it. She doesn't, but she plays with that level of cockiness, that level of confidence.
Exactly.
Mitchell Long. AB with the cleanup. If they count it. All right.
See, the Sparks gonna make it hard they're gonna make it hard for the Fever, and what they got to do is get mismatched. They can't, especially when they have like Natasha Howard. When she gets double teamed, she got to kick out.
She tries to take on the double team. She's getting better with passing, but I feel like she's still trying to take players on herself.
Yeah.
I miss Auntie to get CC back on the floor, man. I mean, they've been exciting and stuff, but basketball is just more fun with CC.
I know. It's just like, man, I'm ready to see her play again. I'm like, just get her healthy, get her back.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, this Fever team is exciting when she's on the team, when she's playing. And so now it's like, there's all this wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. And most of it is like now you gotta really just try to figure out who they're gonna add more to. That's why I want to see who they plan on adding more to the
Me too.
See what they talk about on X right now.
I don't think Mystics. I don't think Washington's going to get rid of Aaliyah Edwards. I mean, she balled out for them. I have a video coming out tomorrow on Lucy Olson. Yeah. She's my girl. I love Lucy Olson, but Lucy Olson finally balled out, by the way. But so did Aaliyah Edwards. So I will be extremely interested to see if they still are interested in trading her.
Yeah.
After she played the way she played in that last game. But if they do, I'm telling you, Fever, you can get that rookie contract and you can still get Messman or whatever for a good dollar.
I know, right? You be on a rookie contract, you could then going into next year, you could be able to do a lot of great things.
Exactly. Yeah, I think so too, Arlie. I think CC is going to come back Wednesday, so Marty and I will be streaming that game, and we're thinking we're going to be streaming with CC's return because they have 3 days, so that'll give her 3 days to do full practice because she hasn't had full practice yet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you went out for a second.
So on your end?
Yeah. So I had to like switch mics up a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we were just talking about streaming Wednesday morning and thinking that CC will be in that game. She'll be back.
Exactly.
I agree with not, because I think we talked about that last time, like not don't bring her back unless she's full performance. Like don't halfway bring her back. So I can see if she's not full performance, like holding her out. But they have 3 days, so she has 3 days of full practice and they're home, so they're not traveling.
Exactly.
I don't see why she's shooting with no problem. I've seen her move and she doesn't seem like she's in pain. She's not limping, so I think it's just getting her back in game rhythm. I think is what they're holding her out for right now.
Yeah. All right. I think getting her healthy, moving again, and while no limitation, it's going to be good.
Yeah, Sydney Colson in the game. High game, 13-13. I don't
Yep.
know what the Gamecast says. Oh, damn. Gamecast is way ahead.
I jumped 16. Somebody hit a three.
Yeah. Azra Stevens for 3. There it is.
You can't allow her to. Oh, somebody hit a three on our side though.
Yeah. It's way ahead. Oh, is it going to be Sophie? No, it's going to be Kelsey Mitchell, maybe. Oh, Sydney Colson for 3.
What?
Flash. Woo.
This game looked like it's about to go back and forth.
It's a decently scoring game right now. Not a. Oh, that was nice, Erica Hanby. Yo, these. Oh, Sydney Colson, Sophie Cunningham for 3. Ah, in and out.
Mm.
Kelsey Plum trying to push the pace.
Mm. Mm.
Howard taking it to the hole. Draws a foul though.
She's a much better shooter than she's been shooting the basketball early on, but it doesn't.
I think I'm a few seconds behind you.
I'm at 323. Oh,
I'm
Gamecast is
at,
at 323 too. I think that's because we were just at a pause.
yeah. Yeah, it's at 323 now because
Yeah, they're at the foul.
that play with Howard. Yeah.
Just missed a free throw. MVP.
Boom.
That's how you run some good offense by the team. Really nice work.
I
Ooh,
know,
she missed
Chris.
both free throws.
She was on a free throw winning streak earlier.
I know. Rakia Jackson. Ooh, she just threw it right to Sophie Cunningham. Mitchell, wide open 3. Splash.
Flash.
That's the cadence and rhythm with which you run your offense. Not just the speedy 94 feet, but what you do in the quarter court offensively that matters in creating matchup issues.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, Chris says refs calling fouls on Fever like crazy. Yo, did you notice at the Aces game, even though
Yeah.
we smoked them, that Asia
Yeah.
Wilson had 13 shots.
Yeah.
She alone had more free throws than the entire Fever team.
Yeah. That whistle was crazy.
Dude.
Alama, you gotta allow her to get in a running lane. You can't block her while she's running.
Mitchell needs to get better with the long too.
Yeah.
She shoots it like she's shooting a 3 and it always goes long.
I know.
Wow, that should have been a foul on Sophie. Kelsey Plum tried to sell that foul too. She stayed on the ground. Ooh. Kelsey Plum for 3. Short. Wait.
Oh, I need Cunningham to hit them shots. Dang, she had Howard on Leo Boston missed Howard. She missed Howard right there.
Harley KP was looking for a whistle. Yeah, she was about to take a nap on the floor until they called a
Yeah.
foul. She was chilling. All right, Timpson's in, Howard's out.
Yeah, KK's in the game.
She had a couple blocks against the Aces.
Yeah.
Kia Jackson taking on KK. Oh, I miss. That was good defense on Timpson because Rakia Jackson's actually pretty good one-on-one.
Yeah.
To be without Demiris Doncic, her Brazil team moved to the semifinals with a big
Oh, Van Loo. Wait, is that Van Loo? I didn't even know that she was in.
Oh, the announcer said this is the last game that the Fever's going to be without Demiris Dantes.
Yeah, because I think yesterday was a semifinals.
Yeah.
They had three games in a row or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool that Van Loo is in.
Yeah. Because he didn't play on the other night.
No, because she was actually waiting outside until she got the call saying that everything's final. She had her bags and suitcase waiting outside right before the game.
Yeah.
So she wasn't officially on the team before the game started yet. All right, Mitchell got the ball. Pass to Sophie. And draws a foul. Yeah, the coach wanted to talk to her face to face, but I mean, if you're coming from an 18-hour plane ride, like there's no face to face. You could have web chatted that or whatever. Like they did her dirty.
Exactly. That's a good mismatch for Sophie right there to take on Van Loo.
How tall is Van Loo? Let's see.
It's a smart play by a veteran player, and Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham heads to the line here. Feels like we're waiting for that breakout Cunningham performance this year. She's definitely a little injury. That free ball has not fallen quite the level that she's used to. A career 36% three-point shooter. That's what I'm saying, Pat. Right. I mean, she just hasn't shot well. She's had a lot of catch and shoot threes. But I do believe it's helping.
They gotta make no foul shots. They're missing too much foul shots.
Simpson? Nope. Yeah, they just gotta start making their shots. Like their shots just aren't really falling, but they're staying in the game because their defense is keeping them in the game. But yeah, their shots just aren't dropping. They're missing a lot of shots. Nice block, yo! That was Timpson just blocked Rakia. Woo! That was all ball too. Nice. Woo!
Let's see if I can come back here real quick. Oh, that block was nasty.
Van Loo for three. Missed it. Timpson with the save. Damn, Timpson's not playing.
That's nasty. Timpson.
I don't know. She can start dropping shots. I'd much rather her start than over Howard.
Yeah.
Because at least she block. Howard doesn't really block.
She about to be a fan favorite. That's what that hustle right there. That gets you in the game. They got a Christy Side sighting now.
What?
Yeah, she on the she's on that Canadian team coaching, assistant coach.
Yeah, Canada or something, right?
Yeah,
Sparks' best player is Kelsey Plum. If you can keep her under control, there's no reason. I mean, LA has a bunch of different weapons, though. I mean, Ezra Stevens. I mean, she's no
yeah,
slouch. Dearica Hamby, she's streaky, but if she's on her game, she's no slouch. Like LA's got some weapons. But yeah, Kelsey Plum might be the more consistent on their team.
yeah. Look at that arena.
Or do you think you can make, or you don't have any confidence in
A lot of empty seats. I wonder if people didn't show up because CC's not playing.
Yeah. Gotta be Natasha Howard. I think it's. Oh, it could be Michaela Timpson. That could be right.
What's that? What's right?
Brianna Turner.
For what?
Oh, who was she was born in Houston, Texas, and McDonald's All American, first team All NBA
Oh, was that
defense.
Brianna Turner?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think when they play the championship game, Dalton's doing. I think this weekend, right? I mean tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow.
I think so. If they didn't play it already, but yeah, they'll be done. I think after this weekend.
Yeah, because I know the announcer said that this is the last game Dalton's gonna miss, so she should be back for the Valkyries game.
Yeah, no, she'll definitely be back. So I think the semifinals were yesterday.
Yeah,
So their last game is probably today or tomorrow. But yeah, she'll be back for the Valkyries. Whether she gets to start her plays or not, I don't know because she hasn't been with the team.
yeah,
But she'll at least be with the team.
watching Caitlin on the bench, the way she interacts with her teammates, the energy that she brings, the IQ that she shares, how encouraging she is. I mean, those are all good qualities of a good teammate.
Chris said I'm listening to you and watching ESPN app.
Howard got the follow through. Oh, Timpson and
Yeah,
Howard on the floor together.
no Boston on the floor either.
No, I'm actually gonna. So we
Well, you
got.
see, mm,
Oh, Aries got 2 personal fouls already.
yeah, she picked up in the
Yeah.
first quarter with guarding Plum. Ooh, nice steal.
Okay, what do you got on the clock?
Dang, Sid Coast almost had that steal.
What do you have on the clock?
I had 8:53.
Okay, me too.
You gotta give her freedom and space and let her use that incredible skill set. It's one of the reasons why the front office.
Oh, Chris, did the second quarter just start on ESPN? If so, then they're super behind. We got
Yeah,
8:50 on the clock.
way
Second
behind.
quarter. Yeah. Nothing's syncing up. That's my only complaint about this.
Cause the game is on
Sophie
the
Cunningham for 3. Oh, I missed it though.
she's on the game is on ES WNBA app, and it's on NBA TV too.
Yeah, so but they should all sync their starting. I don't know
Yeah,
what's hard about that. I'm on WNBA TV. Oh, Chris got
oh,
8:25. I got 8:10. Thomas, link to the game. Oh, you need the link to the game?
okay.
Let me see. I put it in the chat. If that's what you mean, I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if you want the link or, but the link's in the chat if that's what you meant.
Oh, Tipson. Oh, Ray Burrell, she's been injured.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's just coming off injury. Howard, ooh, what kind of pat? Howard threw it into the stands.
Russell's playing pretty well. And that's what we really need. We need size to come off the bench to match these
Yeah,
players, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like we have no size. LA's they're just tall, like long.
Yeah,
Outside of their guards, they're just very long.
that's why I was like, man, who?
Ezra Stevens with the hook shot and missed it. That would have been nice if that went in. Oh, Chris, you're way behind.
Yeah.
Sydney Colson drains another 3. Sydney, what? What's up, Sid? Sydney Colson has been like,
No.
she was a sleeper until she came to the Fever, man. I think Vegas just didn't give her a chance, but since she's gotten some playing time and got those cobwebs off, she's proven to be a solid backup point guard.
And the thing about it is that a player like her, been in. I mean, she been a winner all her career. So
Yeah.
whether she got playing time or not, it's just that at the end of the day, she brings the value. I know a lot of people wasn't high on her coming, but really she really has helped this team.
She's becoming a solid role player for this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know who's shooting right now. Is that Russell? Man, LA Sparks they're just big. Like every
Yeah.
player they rotate in, just big.
Russell was pushing off, but KK did grab the arm. Yeah, Alan. She is very disruptive. And then you think about it, with LA, they still got Cam Brink.
Oh yeah, she's coming back later. She is coming back this season, though. I think she's coming back after. I think she's projected after the All-Star break, but she's projected to
Yeah.
come back mid-season.
So who are they gonna cut?
I don't know. Who don't they have? Or is anyone on a hardship contract for them?
Not as I know of.
Yeah, I don't know. K Crack and Timpson. Timpson, that's what she was known for. Like she's a defender. Like she got mad blocks in Florida, and that's why Indiana brought her in.
But that's what Julia Van Loo do. She gets up in you. She used to do that to Caitlin last
Oh
year.
yeah, face
They used to
guard.
be so funny.
She's not dirty though. You know what I mean?
No,
Like the refs let
like
them guard her like that, but she's not
yeah,
dirty about it.
That's why I like her the way she played because she doesn't be grabbing, digging, and slapping the
Exactly.
eyes. She just use her body as the against you.
There you go, Howard, making those free throws. Is Lexi
Yeah,
Hall?
she
There's Lexi.
Lexi had a good rest. She ain't been in a minute.
Sophie's like, I know they're
Dang,
defensive pests, but Sophie just needs to get her shot dropping.
Howard's 53% from the field, and she's fifth in the NBA, and Boston's first.
Oh, Boston's still first?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because I knew she was ranked first in field goal percentage.
dang, that's crazy. I mean, you think Howard could have been her. Howard could have been 1 and 2, respectively.
Exactly.
Roberts has gone back to her starting five.
Oh, you out of here, Arnold? Have a good evening. Have a good weekend.
All right, Arnold, man, take it easy. Hope you all have a good weekend. Yes, sir.
Leah Boston getting a nice big rest. Yeah. They need her. They need her back though.
Yeah, and keep
I mean, Timpson's doing good. It's just Howard's not much of a threat on defense though. At least she
yeah.
hasn't been. Oh, Colson with the one leg midi. Howard's just butterfingers. It's like she's
Yeah,
got butter on her fingers and the ball just slides off her
slides.
hand. She can't hold anything. Oh, Arnold said he just got here. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
welcome. I read that wrong. I thought you were doing a drive-by.
Dang, that's
You just
crazy.
you just saw the pass, the drop by
Yeah,
Howard. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
it's crazy. I'm gonna try to go out and come back in again. This is this is the game that the Fever really need to come out. If they go in with the lead at halftime, they really have to come out and make a good impression
Yeah.
in the second half. They can't play around.
So this is the only game on tonight, which is good. I don't like when they stack like 4 games in one night. Like that's just.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was just seeing if there were any other games on tonight. I think this is the only one.
The Lynx and the Valkyries come on at 8.
Yeah, because maybe I'll switch to that box score and we can talk about. I'll pull that game up.
We have sown science behind it, which changes the industry, the environment, and then subsequently us.
Okay, yeah, they come on at 8. Okay. Do you know what channel?
I think it's NBA TV. It's gonna come on League Pass also.
Okay. Pull it up.
Yeah. But yeah, it might come on. I don't know if it's coming on ESPN. So yeah, I think it's coming on. Could be coming on. Trying to see.
Yeah, Nafisa Collier wasn't playing last game. She's like, I'm not about to go down with 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, it's not on League Pass. Maybe it's on ESPN.
Is the most competitive league in the world. Oh yeah, the league has grown and it's awesome to see. This is our
You don't see it on League Pass?
I'm gonna see if I can find out where it's streamed. TV and streaming. No, it's on. Oh, it says League Pass. Wasn't popping up.
Yeah, that's what I saw it was at earlier.
Away from a basketball arena for
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I'll pull up this game when this game goes to halftime.
most importantly, smiling. Well, double Kelsey's, couple guards, 2 of the league's best scorers in that top 5 in the WNBA in the scoring category. And these 2 are just getting started here tonight. Just getting warmed up.
Yeah, the Valkyries game should be good.
Yeah, they might end up beating them.
It should be a tight game if the Valkyries' defense is just what's been their biggest weakness.
Exactly.
Because the Mystics just have a lot of weapons, so if the Valkyries can't stop them, I mean, it's gonna be a tough day for the Valkyries. But the Valkyries have some good. They're definitely good on offense. They're definitely fast paced, faster than Mystics. Because Mystics is like old school, like fundamental style basketball. Kelsey
How is
Plum with the lefty. Ooh, that was nice. All right, Boston's back in. Julie Van Loo gave her a little hug. Boston with the cleanup, missed it. Ah, they just can't get a rebound. They're getting killed. Are they? What are they on rebound? Are they getting killed on rebounds?
let me see.
Kelsey's have 8. Here's Mitchell setting up McDonald.
5, 10, 11, 15. No, it looks about even. It just looks
Yeah.
it looks more uneven than it is.
Time right here. The crossover, and then the step in front defensively finishes off balance. She's hoping for a foul there, but I thought that was
This is a game that the Fever, they gotta pick up. They're gonna have to pick up the pace
Yeah.
because this is a game they could easily have a letdown in, and they don't need that.
I mean, we won 2 in a row. We just need to start stringing them together because it's tight. Like we're in that last spot
Yeah,
for the playoffs. Like we can't afford to keep losing games.
exactly.
Yo, Kelsey Plum just drained the 3 and got the foul. Oh, they didn't give it a foul? Wow. I thought that was a foul. Plum is one of those players who complain about the refs, and I don't blame her. Like she was almost in tears because she gets. You saw her in that. If you saw her in that press conference, like she had scratches and stuff all over her arms and shoulders, and she gets clawed. But Howard was all up in her landing space there. That should have been a foul on Howard, and that's what Kelsey's talking about. Like she gets bumped stuff like Cece and doesn't get the calls. So it's not just Cece not getting calls like that, but yeah. That should have been a foul on Howard.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. She got pumped through the eye.
Here we go, Howard.
All that long.
Second, this game is so tight right now in the first half. It's kind of scared me a little bit in the second.
Ooh. AB almost had the steal there. Yeah, this game is super tight. I just think they're overpowering Indiana right now. They're just using their size against us.
Yeah.
Oh, Rakia Jackson with the moves, taking it to the bucket. Is way too close for comfort. Yeah, Indiana's not playing. Okay, Howard with the layup. Yeah, Indiana's not playing with speed either.
Yeah.
Like
it's like they don't
slow the pace down.
Yeah.
It's like LA is Kelsey Plum doing push-ups. She's a trip. But it's like LA is dictating the pace of this game. Fever are letting LA dictate.
Exactly.
They need to come out in the second half and they need to take control of this game. Yeah, you see KP doing those push-ups?
Got a basement contact as well.
Rakia Jackson from 3? Nope. Offensive foul. Lexi, man, not afraid to put her body on the line to draw those fouls. She's good at it, too.
Yeah.
All right, 38-38, 2:55 left on the clock.
There's some contact and it's going the other way.
McDonald with the moves. McDonald taking it to the hole. Missed it.
Mm,
She had the moves. Erica Hamby on Boston. Boston with the block. Kelsey Mitchell. Ah, dang. That was a nice block by AB.
Likes this matchup with Almont. Can't take advantage.
mm.
Kelsey Plum for three. Off the mark.
Mm.
Sends it back, comes on the block. Gets the rebound. Is Howard up to the races. She will bounce and Mitchell.
No.
That 3-ball choice.
Boston just took on Hamby. Hamby didn't even see her coming.
I know, right?
Ooh. Oh, how many fouls does Aaliyah have now? So she's got,
She shouldn't have.
that was 2. So I think that was her second. Unless let me refresh. Is she on 2 or 3? Nope, 2.
She got 2.
2.
It's crazy because she got 11 points. I didn't think she had 11 points.
No, she's made a couple buckets underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelsey Plum's got 11. Aaliyah's got 11. Those are the only 2 players on either side in double digits. It's a tight game, though.
Yeah, it's super tight. That's why I'm like, they got to do better in the second half.
Our defense, we're not as, I don't want to say physical. I don't mean physical like dirty, but we're not playing with the same kind of, with the level of, get up off me. Like you think we're hated like that kind of like, fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that in this game. They just feel flat defensively.
I'm about to send something email of a KK real quick to post it up.
I don't know, Chad. What do you guys think? Do you think this defense looks good, or do you think they look flat? I don't know.
It's an umbrella that has up to 60 sustainability certifications.
They just don't
I
seem
think
to
they're kind of flat. To me, I feel like they're kind of flat.
With the same kind of fire.
Yeah, because we
have so much science behind it, which changes the industry, the environment, and then subsequently us.
Chris got 1:45 on the clock. I think I'm still at 2 something. I don't know. We're on a break right now.
Oh yeah, the league has grown and it's awesome to see.
And the USL is changing. Almost an entire generation is leaving just as the game is beginning to grow.
Dang. Man, we can't afford to go 9-9. Like we got to pull this out. We got to pull this out. Yeah, that's a nice block by Timpson. You just sent?
Yeah.
That's nice. Look at the lift she got.
I know.
Aaliyah's just like looking. Aaliyah's face is like looking up. She's like leaning back to look all the way up.
Amazon Lens. Upload a photo, search what you want, and boom. Camera roll the closet just like that.
Oh, Janelle Salon is back. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Janelle Salon is back for
LA.
Yeah, for Valkyries.
Oh, for Valkyries. Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about this game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, their European players came back. They had like 3 players out, I think, right? Van Loo's gone now, but counting her, she was 3. I think they had 3. What's up, Lisa? Thanks. Yeah, please hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube's algorithm thingy mabobber.
That's right. Thank you, Lise. Hit the like button for these guys. Hit.
It helps the algorithm thingamabobber.
Yeah.
That's YouTube speak.
More likes we get, the more we go up.
All right. Mary McDonald.
Really fun next weekend.
Oh, does that?
Here
Yeah,
in
with the
Indianapolis.
hezzy.
Think about what this building has been
And the
hosting
AB
NBA All-Star
with the
Weekend
layup.
2 years ago. NBA Finals this year.
Keep feeding AB the ball. That's all you got to do. Keep
These
feeding AB
games so
the ball.
close, man.
I know. 42-40 Indy. And
I
it's
know the
12
second
left.
half is going to be interesting, Shallow, for real,
They
because
have to make adjustments.
we know
Azra Stevens missed a 3.
because see Boston gets to the inside right there, she could easy because as a Ray Stevens has to come from the weak side just to
Lexi
really.
Hull from 3. All right. Ooh.
I just love Eric McDonald's energy.
Yeah.
Hall, boom,
Oh, yeah, you're way behind.
Hall Island.
Hull Island. Lexi leg sleeve Hull gives her superpowers. All right, Fever up by 5.
Lexi is all over the place.
Kia Jackson.
She might be the Dennis Rodman of this team.
Who? AB.
Threes and 11 threes above the break.
You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
What happened to your mic? Chat, can you hear me? I didn't touch anything.
But good execution by the Sparks.
Can you hear me?
Chat, can you hear both of us?
Usually Indiana's better in those situations.
Lisa answered me, so can hear both, but he can't hear
Yeah, I
me.
can hear it now.
Oh, dang, I was about to talk crap on you. I was about to take advantage.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm
All
back.
right. Quit messing with your mic.
Well, I have my regular mic, and it keep like sometimes it go out, so I have to go back in between. So I was just talking. And I didn't hear nothing. I'm like, what's going on?
Ugh. All right, so the other game is going to start in a couple minutes. So right now, we got 45-42, Indiana up at the half. Marty, what adjustments do you think they need to make?
To me, they need to come out faster. They need to come out faster. They need to continue to find Leo Boston line low, make LA play differently. Because soon as they start trying to trap down low, kick it out to the open man or go up for like a mid-range shot to make sure that they could get easy buckets. And they definitely continue to make their foul shots. What they got to do on the defensive end, they have to really keep Azure Stevens off the board because her height is really crazy, and they got to make sure they first continue to frustrate Kelsey Plum. The more they can frustrate Kelsey Plum, the better. But you know the second half where Kelsey was really intricate in the last time, so they just got to come out faster. They got to come out the more aggressive team this time. They can't allow this close game and then all of a sudden LA gets a surge and then we fighting our way back up because we don't really have the firepower on the floor at this moment to catch up from behind. And
Yeah.
then because once we get behind, the Fever stop playing out of characteristic. They start trying to win the game they self.
Sorry, this is my favorite song. She's singing Defying Gravity from Wicked. I want to sing right now, but I don't want to offend the chat. But yeah, no, I agree. We need to come out with more energy. Our shots finally started falling, but even with the shot, the team just seems like they don't have as much energy as they did last game. So I think they need to amp up the energy, which will help them on defense. They haven't really been getting a lot of mismatches. They're just not playing as tough
Yeah.
down on the defensive end, especially down in the paint. Like they need to crash the boards. They need to box out. They need to body their whoever it is they're defending. Like they just need to be more aggressive and more physical, especially because this team is a lot longer and bigger than
Yeah.
we are.
And that's the key because of they bigger and longer. They could defend and
Yeah,
keep you from getting into the paint.
exactly.
Because when they was playing the Aces in Minnesota, they could easy drive and get to the paint quicker. You
They were
can't with
moving the ball better too. They're not moving
yeah.
the ball. They're not as fluid with their ball movement, at least in the first half. So I think if they just like clean up their ball movement and
Mm-hmm.
maybe dial that in a little bit and just be a little bit more aggressive on defense, I think we should be able to pull away with this game.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I forgot. Ilana Rupert also was overseas playing in Euro basketball, and she's back for the Valkyries.
That's what I'm saying. They
Dang.
had 3 people out, counting Van Loo, but they got rid of Van Loo. They had like Temi Fembedle's back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got all their players back.
Oh my gosh, they just got deeper. Now that's gonna be interesting. Who are they gonna cut?
Gravity.
Who you think? Who you think? The Valkyries gonna cut?
Um, do they have? Do they sign anyone to a hardship contract?
Well, they picked up
But they cut
um.
Van Loo though, so they waived Van Loo, so I think they just replaced Van Loo.
I'm gonna check real
Did
quick.
they? Fever are in 7th place in playoffs. Yeah, I think we were in 8th at one point, and then won the last 2 games. That bumped us up.
Oh, they got 12 on their roster now with
With their new
Rupert.
signing.
With Rupert coming back, they have to drop somebody because right now they got Letitia Amir, Tammy Fambele, Carly Litte, Kayla Thornton, Kay Martin, Caitlin Chen, Tiffany Hayes, Veronica Burton, Stephanie Talbot, Cecilia, whatever her last name is.
Well, Chen was on a hardship contract,
I
wasn't she?
don't.
She was brought in on a hardship contract. I thought.
No, I don't know.
Let's see, yeah, let me look that
Je-
up.
Je- and and they got Monica Billings and Janelle Sloan. So it's gonna be hard because Letitia Amir, she's been playing well. Yeah, they're gonna have.
Yeah, so it says
We know what Johannes can do. Just a little bit of space that she was able. Somebody else is gonna have to be able to make plays for Las Vegas.
yeah, so Caitlin Chen is a hardship signing.
Hmm,
Under the hardship contracts, Chen and Bibby will be eligible. So those two, as soon as the players from EuroLeague come back, those two are cut. The hardship
hmm,
contracts. Because they can't sign them because it's a different contract. They have to let them go as soon as those 2 players are replacing comes back.
yeah,
So Chen and Bibby will be released once they come back.
yeah. Chloe Bibby, right?
Yeah, and
She's already. Yeah, who Bibby signed with? She was
well,
with.
I'm saying she was on a hardship contract. Her and Chen were brought in for the Valkyries under a hardship contract.
Yeah, but they already cut Bibby though.
Yeah, because Temi came back.
Yeah.
So once once the other player in EuroLeague comes back, Chen's going to be
Yeah. Yeah, because they released what? Bree Hall, they released
right.
Bibby, and they released um
And Lou,
no,
even though
not Van Loo, the other person, oh gosh, I can't remember her name now. Ariel Powers.
oh, that's right, yeah,
Yeah.
and they have to release Chen. They have no choice because she's under a
Um
hardship contract, so they can't
J
keep.
JK is 45-42, Fever up by 3 at the half. This the only thing I hope that in the second half they don't he said shall the second half I hope they don't stop piling fouls on Boston. You know they do that in the second
Oh, I'm
half like
telling you, Boston is bad for fouling though. She does foul a lot. I mean, some of them
yeah,
are ticky tack, yeah, but she does foul a lot. She needs to clean up her defense.
yeah. Becky Hammond was complaining about the physicality the Fever was playing, but then y'all was like deliberately not. We was getting off. Y'all was get over the back fouls and all this crazy stuff, and we still
Yeah.
didn't get caught. So hey,
Asia Wilson was riding Lexi's back.
oh no,
I was like, yo. I was like, how was that a jump ball?
exactly.
Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, Chris. Thank you, thank you. Shallow
So,
talk about he's cheering for the Toronto Temples next year. If the Fever don't protect Madonna, maybe we can scoop her up. Haha. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if y'all did, but I just want her to stay with the Fever, especially if we go all the way and win it all. That would be a good thing for the league.
well, they were only all these players except for the rookies. I mean, I don't know how this affects the rookies, but they're all under 1 year deals. So it
Hmm.
has to be Ari McDonald has to want to stay too. So it all comes down on who gives the best offer. But yeah, she's only under
Yeah,
a 1 year, just to finish out the season contract.
yeah.
So the Fever can't protect her. The only thing that they can do is try to keep her, try to renegotiate her a
Hmm.
new contract. I don't know, man. There might be a lockout with the CBA thing. There might not be a there might not be a
Uh,
next season.
I don't think it's gonna be a lockout. I think a lot. I think a lot of people is really
They're crashing out there.
yeah crashing out because they think that because Stewie, Satu, and all of them talking about a lockout that it's
Yeah.
gonna be a lockout. It takes some. It takes more to get a lockout. Because the owners is not going. The thing about it is they really don't think that if you lock out, you have to have almost everybody in the league agree with a lockout. You can't just have a lockout with 20 or 30 players because they could easily get 20 or 30 players to come back while them players locked out.
Well, that's Coach Carter. That movie was based off of a lockout. But there's a lockout, and then what's the other option where not all the players have to do it? It's I forget what it's called, but there's two options.
Yeah.
If they do the lockout and everyone in the WNBA does it, regardless what happens, if they do something to protest and not play next
Mhm.
season, that will kill this league.
Yeah.
That will be the end of this league. There's no coming back from that. Because this
And
league is
I,
on life support as it is. Outside of CC games, I mean, some of the games are up in viewership, but for the most part, this league still isn't doing good.
And that's why I just don't. I want to see what the initial offer was for them to
Right.
say no. It was a slap in the face. Nah, I think they offered them a great deal, and they turned it down because I still think that the game plan was for Nafisha and Doom, and Breon Stewart was just to try to get as much players to go to Rival as could they so they could change the structure up from 3-on-3 to probably 5-on-5.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, Unrivaled is only from January to March, and the WNBA is from May to October. So therefore, and then you got all these new teams coming in. they are not going to risk a lockout because a couple of players want something. It's not going to happen. I just don't see a lockout happening.
Yeah.
I think I think I think I think Brown Stewart and the Fisher College Dome and Nicola MK, I think they're being greedy. And
Ooh, Kayla McBride getting hot already.
I
Yeah, I
think
think
they
they
I
want too
think
much
they
money.
yeah, I think they think they're being greedy and they're trying to strong arm the WNBA into to their demands. And if they say, "Well, we gonna lock out," well, then guess what? Y'all can lock out, but that doesn't mean everybody else in the league gonna lock out. And
Yeah,
then
but the WNBA has no. So the players want equity similar to the NBA players. The
yeah,
thing is, the WNBA doesn't own the WNBA. 75% of the WNBA is owned by a combination of NBA
yeah,
and the owners. So the
yeah,
WNBA league only owns 25% of the league. So I mean,
yeah.
they don't have much
The-
power going into.
exactly, because there's 9 teams that's not owned by owners, and there's only 6 teams that owned by owners. And those 6 teams right there, you got to think how much power do the Feast Chicago and all of them think they're gonna go into there
Players don't
and
have they have nothing.
yeah,
They've
they-
proven with CC out that this league still cannot draw in fans. They
and
can't bring eyes to this league outside of CC. So going into the CBA negotiations, they have no power. Outside of
mhm,
CC, this league has zero power.
exactly, and that's why I keep telling. That's why I say this lockout, this talks about lockout. I don't even see it existing. I don't even see it happening because how much profit did the WNBA turn for to pay back the owners? Really, hardly none because they each year they was in a hole.
So this league hasn't drawn a profit not one time since they've been in existence.
Hmm.
They owe
Exactly.
hundreds of millions of dollars.
Exactly.
So in all reality, if this were any other business, these players wouldn't be collecting a paycheck.
Exactly.
They would be getting invoices in the
Oh
mail that
yeah.
they'd have to pay.
Yep.
They would have to pay to be in this league if this were any other business in the world, these players would have to pay to
Hmm.
play in this league. So I mean, they're
Exactly.
lucky they're even getting a paycheck because if this were any other business, they would not be getting paid.
Exactly. So and then the only option is you quit and go somewhere else.
Exactly.
So that's why I was like, that's why I just don't overreact on nothing because when I hear them, everybody's like, oh, this is that. No, you gotta look. Let me tell you, behind them meeting rooms, them owners know where the bulk of the money is coming from.
Yeah.
They know who driving the driving force. What's up, Nuke? They're not really worried about what Brianna doing talking about. And they out here talking, running their mouth out here in public and to the media. But it's gonna be a bad look on them at the end.
What's up, Nuke? Third quarter started? Oh, okay, I'll put it back.
Yeah, I'm watching Brianna January talk now.
Okay, yeah, let me
Breon January, who has now played the third most games all time in an Indiana Fever uniform, and that lady right there, Kelsey Mitchell.
There you go.
Second most. Tasha Howard crossed the 2,000 rebound threshold in the first half. As well as we get set here.
All right, they need to play faster. There we go. Give it to Boston. That's that mismatch all day. Give it to Boston down low. Let her.
let her
Nah.
cook.
15 points for Aaliyah Boston. What a play at halftime.
Shallow, I don't think a lockout might help because they just signed a media rights deal, and that's the thing. You got a new media rights deal in place. That's too much money that the WNBA gonna have to fork back to them.
She sets that pin down screen. Mitchell is going to come off the screen, and then she's going to.
I think these players think
Right on top.
because the media pushes the narrative that it's not just CC.
Yeah,
But the numbers don't lie. These players are buying into what the media are telling them rather than looking
yeah,
at simple facts, which are the numbers. So these
exactly.
players are under the illusion that
Mm-hmm.
are popular and people are coming in to see them. But that's just not the case. So they think they have a leg to stand on, but they don't. If they protest, if even half the players protest next season and they bring in
Mm.
players on hardship contracts to replace them,
Yeah.
that's not going to be good for this league. Like fans are already drawn away because it's a woke activist league, and there's a lot of
Mm.
nonsense that goes on outside of basketball. Like you can't even the mainstream media talks about things not basketball, so
And to
that's
your
already drawing people away. So then if you add protests and other stuff to it, I don't know. I think if they lose thousands of fans, that's going to be a detriment to this league because they don't have the fans to lose.
Yeah, and you to your point, if they bring in hardship players to this league, that's going to have a bad eye. And if CC does not lock out with them, and she say I want to play basketball,
Mhm.
that's going to hurt any chances what they do. So
Yeah.
that's why I say that these players got to really sit down and think and stop being greedy. But they're not going to do it. They just too selfish.
What's up, Nuke? How's it going?
Man, what's it? They're 45, 47. They need a.
45, 47. Yeah. They I I can't see very many adjustments so
They
far.
call for steps. What? Howard, she gets called for the most travel calls with this team.
Yo,
Yeah,
did
she.
Lexi Hall
Ooh,
just drive an offensive foul? Yeah, she did. Rakia Jackson just elbowed Lexi to the ground, man. Lexi's body must be bruised.
yeah. She must be have to be in a sauna. They're
But yeah,
almost the same
Howard's
play
not.
from the last game.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Howard is similar to Angel
Yeah.
in that they don't have that natural athletic ability. Howard is a
Hmm.
level above Angel because Angel's just clumsy on her feet. She doesn't have good foot
Yeah.
movement. Howard, it's the same with her. She doesn't have. It feels like she doesn't
Ooh.
have like the ball to feet coordination. Like whenever she tries to do too much dribbling, she like
Hmm.
loses control of what her feet are doing, and that's why she gets so many
Yeah.
travel calls.
See, this I'm gonna go back to the standings real quick because this is how I want to see the Fever start separate themselves a little bit. They say that if the Fever went out the rest of the 5 games, they could be ranked top 4 in the right now. So if they win, they have a 10 game BB at 10-8, 2 games over 500.
Yeah,
If the Valkyries lose, that drops them back behind over the Aces, and then there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll be in 6th place, and then they only like a game. They will be like a game back from Seattle and Atlanta. So
yeah.
it depends on how Seattle and Atlanta perform. I guess what tomorrow they play tomorrow.
Well, the Valkyries are they still directly above us, or did they drop?
The Valkyries over us by a game right now, half a
Yeah,
game you could
we
say.
have to win against them. Like we
Yeah,
have to win Wednesday against the Valkyries. We can't keep losing to them.
yeah. And then you think about it, the Liberty and the Storm plays tomorrow. So if the Liberty beats the Storm and we win today, that drops the Storm behind us.
Yeah.
So and then the Lynx got a back to back. They play today and tomorrow, but they play the Sky. So Nafisha versus Angel, that's gonna be
Oh
one
my
from
god.
their rival. So yeah, that's gonna be funny. And then the Aces play the Sun. Then on Monday, the Valkyries play the Dream. So that's
Is
gonna be
Mabry
another.
still out for the Sun, or is she
Yeah,
back?
no, she's still out, and that's gonna be interesting again because the Wings play the Mercury, which they beat them already. And then you think about it, the Valkyries play the Dream, which I think the Valkyries can come back and win that game, even if they lose to us on Wednesday. Well, no, they don't play us until Wednesday, so they could play beat the Dream. I need them to beat them, and then we beat them, and then we jump to 4th place. Easy,
Easy, easy, easy.
easy.
We just gotta beat LA. We gotta beat LA first. We gotta get there
Yeah,
tonight. We gotta get.
we got to get this game. This game is it's too low scoring for me,
I'm
and I don't
telling
like it. I can't stand close games like this. I like it if it's the rhythm of the game is moving pretty, easy. But if they don't, then
I mean, it's evenly matched, but I think the difference. Oh, Howard, nice feed by McDonald to Howard. But I
yeah.
think the difference is the Fever. This game, it just doesn't feel like they're playing their game. It feels like LA's like setting the tempo and setting everything for this game, and the Fever are just like falling in line.
Hmm.
They need to take control because
Yeah,
there's
they
no reason
definitely
why this should be this close.
no. Nice. Nice
As
inside
for
pass.
Stevens for three, let's splash to three.
Nip down action and forcing a backdoor cut, which creates
Dang.
the switch, and Indiana recognizes it and gets Howard the ball.
Thanks everyone for joining and hanging with us tonight. We appreciate you. Please be
Yeah.
sure to smash that like. Oh snap! Was that Howard for three? Howard just hit a three.
Mm.
No.
I would like look. I ain't playing with y'all no more.
Oh, Howard just got knocked out by Hamby. Oh snap! She just got knocked out. Woo! Woo!
Mm-mm.
Jeez. Hamby was like, she was planted. That's definitely an offensive foul. Wow, I'm surprised they gave that on Hamby. Hamby didn't move. She ran right into her.
Ooh, that should have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's what I said, but it wasn't. They called it on Hamby. I was like, Hamby was setting the screen, and
Hammy out here throwing elbows.
she was in the screen stand. She didn't even
Oh,
move. I didn't see Hamby move. Howard just ran into her, and they called it on Hamby. But I was like, when they showed the replay, I was like, ooh, I don't know. That should have been on. That should have been on Howard.
right.
Hamby's feet were firmly planted. She didn't budge. Lexi Holt driving, kicks it out, turns it over. Woo! Lazarus Stevens, oh my God.
She about to turn up, man.
Man, she's so dangerous.
She played pretty well on Rival too.
She's good one-on-one. She's underrated. Like, people don't talk about her game, but people are, there's a lot of talk about Kelsey Plum and all that, but Lazarus Stevens is underrated. I don't think people recognize just how good of a player she is.
Yeah.
For being as long and tall as she is, like, she's solid from the three. Like, she really stretches that floor. She can do it all.
Exactly.
All right, Mystics. Mystics are up 14-8. I don't think Valkyrie should have gotten rid of Van Loo.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like their offense is as fluid and free-flowing.
Yeah. This was a good timeout by Stephanie White to calm the team down.
Yeah. Yeah, ever since DB left, Stephanie White has been actually like coaching this team.
Yeah.
I just feel like her hands may have been tied because they were trying to do whatever they had to keep DB happy.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. But ever since she left, like, Stephanie White, like, she stepped up her coaching game.
And that's why I just have people just give her grace, just like, hey, she was you can't cater to one person, that's really past their prime or saying you got to be able to do what they need to do.
Yeah. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell midi, finally nailed it.
Maybe
Should be 56-50? 54-50?
Yeah.
54?
Because I'm still a little bit behind. I'm 52-50 right now.
All right,
So
54-50, okay. Oh, Kelsey Plum with the hezzy. Oh, Sydney Colson, good defense on her.
Mhm.
Oh, Hamby with the buzzer beater. That was a nice feed to Hamby.
Mm.
I mean, the last time LA played this team and won, LA's defense looks tighter this game, though. Like, they're playing more physical also. So I'm not
Yeah,
even saying this is all in the fever in their offense. I'm saying LA is playing tougher defense this game.
exactly.
Like, LA's defense looks better this game. They've made adjustments.
You know
No,
they.
Colson! No! Colson pulled a CC.
Mm. And you know what's funny though, because LA almost beat New York.
This team, yeah, LA, their record is trash, like 5 for 13. But their roster, this team should not be
Yeah,
as bad as their record shows with the roster they have. Their roster is an elite roster. You got Hamby,
yeah,
you got Azara Stevens, you got Rakia Jackson who can spread the floor, you got Plum, this is a team full of it's a roster that they can all spread the floor and wreak havoc on both ends. So I think LA Sparks are finally starting to click and get chemistry.
yeah.
And if they start really clicking and get going, they can be a dangerous team because they have the players to do it.
Exactly. Sid probably say, "Hey, Cece."
Yo,
T-
Sid trying to go 1-on-1.
Sid probably told Caitlin, "Teach me how to do that
To be
cross court pass."
yeah. Howard, Howard, Howard's getting hot. It's getting hot on her.
Mhm. So that's what I was saying. They need to speed the tempo up. The faster they speed LA up, LA don't have a chance to sit there.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Stevens is getting hot. Stevens is like, you
see,
know what? If you're not going to do it, I'm just going to take this game over.
right? This is what the Fever need to do: speed the game up. Don't allow them to sit. Because the longer you move the ball, slow up that. Man, I don't mind having Ezra Stevens to shoot threes for us.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying she is the most underrated. She's one of the underrated players in this league. Like she's good. Oh, Valkyries are making a comeback 2014.
Oh, that's what's up. What's the box scores? Howard got Stevens got 17.
Is
Howard and Boston got 17.
is Collier still hurt? Is she starting? She's out on the floor. Nafisa Collier, she's in, right?
She might be out.
Yeah, I don't see
Probably.
her. Huh, I wonder if she's playing this game. Oh, Mitchell for the midi drains it. 62-58.
Hmm.
Back-to-back triples. Olsen and Boston. Here is Mitchell, steps back and connects.
Woo!
They didn't even change the score on here. It's 62-58.
Yeah, 62-58 with 2:53 left on the clock. And I think Stephanie White's challenging the call. Yeah, that was all ball. Yo, Colson with the block. That was all ball. She went over the back, though. No, actually, she didn't even go over the back. That was all ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Stephanie White's going to challenge that.
Sid playing D.
Yeah, that was pure ball. That was a solid block. That was not a foul.
And she didn't even touch her.
No, that was all ball. Review. Even the people on the
Yep.
stands were saying review. You
'Cause-
had the whole front row courtside
Yeah.
people say review. Yo, Colson just blocked Rakia Jackson. She's got like a foot on Colson.
I know.
Yeah, the fever. Yeah, Stephanie White challenged it. That's going to be overturned. I don't know, man. That over the back call with Asia was called a jump ball. I don't trust these refs. That should be
I know.
overturned, but who knows? Maybe they're going to call a jump ball. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that over the back got me
Yeah.
from the last game.
What are they going to come back with?
This is probably our best angle. And right there, yeah, there doesn't appear to be anybody.
Even the commentators say it's fever ball. I mean, that's pure basketball right there.
Exactly.
Nothing but ball. Hey, what's up, man? These refs are part timers. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they don't get paid anything either. But I mean, still, I mean, these refs are worse than high school refs, and high school refs don't get paid that much either. Like these refs are just terrible. Maybe they just have to do better training for the WNBA refs. Like maybe they just don't have a lot of training for them. But I don't know.
That was perfect timing by Sid though. Perfect.
Yeah. She's being more aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all ball.
Yep.
What I don't understand what they're deliberating off of.
I'm telling you, every time these referees do this stuff, it take too much time. The Lynx is stomping them boys. Ooh.
Unless they're looking at the clock. I don't know. Unless they want to make clock adjustments. Yep, they won the challenge. You said the Lynx are stomping?
Yeah, it's 25-18.
Oh, 25-8. Oh, they're only up by, what is that? 7? 8? I can't count.
The Fisher got 2.
They're up by 7.
Fever ball, baby.
Oh, so Collier is playing. Okay, so she
Yeah,
probably
she
was
got
just
2.
taking a breather.
Ricky Jackson, yeah, you got that one. You got that one. I ain't gonna lie, the ref is. Somebody say, "Would the ref be this?"
Colson for 3. Oh,
They
ref
said.
what?
They said, the ref be this nice when CC come back."
Oh my God! I wonder how these refs are going to change.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alamon hits for 3. Got them right back in the game. 61-62. Yeah, I wonder how they're officiating for the Fever is going to change when Cece gets back. That's going to be interesting. Timpson, pull up. Oh, come on, Timpson. She brought it to the rack though. All right, Timpson.
It's crazy. That app isn't even fresh. I'm looking at something else. It's like 218.
It's a foul on Boston. Just picked up her 3rd.
Come on, Boston.
And, yeah, Hamby was taking her on. Yeah, she just got her 3rd.
Timpson with the 2 in the layup.
Oh yeah, you're way behind.
I know.
You're like
because I keep looking. I'm keep looking at that app on the screen.
They should get refs from Europe. Saw trophy game, Belgium versus Spain. The refs called a double dribbling violation that cost Spain the game. It's a correct call, but to call it at that time is insane. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. the team shouldn't let the refs, dictate how the game ends. But that happens way too much in the WNBA, where they just make bad calls and they
Oh
just
yeah.
change the dynamic and flow of the game.
So where you at? 140?
135, 134.
McKinnon's been getting more minutes these last few games.
Come on, Sophie, taking on Hamby.
Tipton was drafted in the second round, and she had
We'll try to draw the offensive foul.
Now Boston got 3 fouls, so this is pretty
Yeah.
good going into the fourth quarter. Because I was sure hoping in the third quarter they would try to load her up.
Yeah, they got her on the bench right now, don't they? Yeah, she's
Yeah,
on
she
the bench.
just went to the bench.
Yeah. Ooh, Kelsey Mitchell with the easy layup. That was nice. Van Loo pushing the pace. See, this is why the Valkyries shouldn't have gotten rid of Van Loo, because Jen can't push the pace like that. Van Loo in. Ooh, that was nice, Burrell. Nice layup. Oh, that wasn't Burrell. Who the hell was that? Colson. KK.
It's the Beavers' turn to score on an inbound pass. And it's back to 3.
Colson's getting confident out there.
Yeah, that was Ray Burrell.
That was Burrell? Okay.
Yeah. See, this is what Bree Turner should have been, doing.
They brought her in for defense, but she just wasn't performing. So that's why I'm saying I don't know why they're keeping her. Like, she's just taking up their air at this point. She's contributing nothing. They should just offload her, waive her, free up some cap space.
Yeah.
Arnold, I got 65-67 Indiana.
It's 67. It's 67 apiece now.
Okay, yeah, they just scored.
Yeah.
I got 45 seconds left. Ooh, KK brought the ball up. Reach in, foul by Plum.
Actually, Boston got 4 fouls.
Oh, that was okay. So the box score thing just didn't update. No, I have 3. Let me refresh.
so good going left. 11 times a game she drives left, 4 times a game she drives right. And Plum is just
Also, okay.
does a really good job of moving her feet.
It wasn't refreshing.
Yeah. We down 1 now.
Oh, did we just score? Because I have 67-70. Mary McDonald's got the ball. Driving. Oh, Howard with the putback. Plum got the ball. Oh, she almost beat the buzzer. That would have been nice. Woof. It's a tight game.
Yeah.
Valkyries are still up 9. Or Minnesota's up 9.
I need Sophie to get involved. She hasn't really did nothing this game too much.
Offensively, she hasn't really performed in very many games. Her shot just hasn't been falling, but defensively, she hasn't really contributed defensively either this game, though. But usually her and Lexi are their defensive stops. But yeah, she's been kind of cold this game.
KK got 5 points, 4 rebounds. And she got only 1 turnover, 1 block. Boston got 4. Howard got 3 turnovers. They ain't got too many plus minuses in this game.
No, it's essentially they're battling 1 for 1, and I can't hate on Sparks. Like people say they're they're not good and they're one of the worst teams in the league. But like we were talking about earlier, if you just stop looking at their record and you just look at their who they have on their roster, this team is better than their record shows. So they can be a very dangerous team. Marty just went away. All right, 36-28. Link's still up. Welcome back, Marty.
Well, thank you. I had to shine some light in here. I was looking a little too dark down there.
Yeah, the light. Yeah, I'm facing the window and the starting to get dark. Fine.
What was the score? Lynx?
Links are still up.
Ooh, not that bad. 8-point game.
36-28. Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last at this point. If they keep going 1-for-1,
Yeah.
keep trading. If they keep trading scores, it's whoever has last possession.
It's been extremely tight.
I'm telling you, at the Valkyries end up releasing Letitia Amir when the other player comes back, we need to pick her up. Her size, her wingspan, her length, and the way she plays on defense and rebound, her and Tipson will be they will be really great.
Is she on a hardship contract?
She had got they picked her up, resigned her. I don't know, but they could waive her, if they decide to.
Yeah, because they're not in excess players though. Because they have two players on hardship contracts. So when these two Europe players come back, those hardship contracts are toast.
Yeah,
Those players are gone for at least 10 days until they come off waivers, kind of like
yeah.
Gary McDonald. Simpson for the short range missed it. Plum taking on Hall, turned it over. I don't know who she was trying to pass to. Just, what? On who? On Timpson? What did she do?
She was splitting between two players.
Ooh,
She was trying to split between two players.
who, Timpson?
That's yeah, that shouldn't have been a foul on her.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. What? What are they? Ooh, Hall. That was a bad pass, but that was good. That was good defense by Plum.
We'll be back up by one.
Yeah, 69-70. It's like we can't even get. I mean, this is just
We can't get no separation.
no. Oh, Lexi, there you go. There you go. Now we're back up. Back up by one.
Because the thing about it is that we should like what's our largest lead? What, 6?
Let me see. Something like that.
8 points. Our largest lead was 8 points.
Ooh, is that a steal? Oh, man, Howard, jump ball.
Mm.
Or are they going to call a jump ball, or was that a shot clock? Oh, they called a shot clock violation by the booze.
That's lock in like they have already a few times this week.
Ooh.
With a bit of a double team. Russell right up the middle, maybe got away with a walk. Howard lost the handle. Hit the floor.
That's a jump ball, man. They cheat.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's a jump ball.
Okay, yeah, it's a jump ball. They called it a jump ball. These officials stink, man. But we can't talk about them every game because they stink for everyone, not just us.
Yeah.
Like, they're just terrible. They're just terrible all around. Like Kelsey Plum damn near like stomped on Lexi
Lexi Hall,
Hall,
yeah.
pulled her and knocked her down, and they didn't call that. Ooh. Hmm. Oh my God, this is getting brutal. This is becoming brutal basketball to watch now. Now both teams are starting to get sloppy.
Mm-hmm. The
Now
shot
what?
clock should have went off as soon as she touched the ball.
My goodness.
That's crazy.
This stoppage, like they're blowing the whistle like every 2 seconds. Like this is just becoming unwatchable at this point. Oh, this is. Score is 70 to 71. If you're watching our stream, I have the box score up.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, we'll try to do better with announcing the scores every once in a while.
This is wild.
That's good defense, though. Oh, you can't see the score from the box score I have on the screen? Let me see.
No,
Is it? Oh, okay. I scrolled up. Can you see it now? My bad.
all right,
Can you all see the score now?
Yeah, 73, 70, 70.
I meant from the screen, like I shared the screen. I guess my mouse accidentally scrolled down a little bit. So it was cutting the score off. All right, so yep, 73-70.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I fixed the box score on my computer screen. My bad. My mouse, I must have accidentally scrolled when I was switching screens. So if you still can't see it, let me know, but it should be fixed. My bad. Okay. Oof. Oof, it's like that drowning pool song. Let the bodies hit the floor. Gravy. Azra Stevens. Oof. Jeez.
See, what they need to do when Kelsey Plum get the ball, trap her. Make her get the ball up.
Yeah, but then you're I don't know. I think Kelsey Plum can get out of a trap, though.
I don't see how Ezra Stevens hit that.
That's what I'm saying. She's tough. Like this team, don't let their record fool you. This team has the players and roster to be a really good team. I mean, LA's defense over the last few games. I mean, this is tighter defense.
Yeah.
I mean, LA's defense has made adjustments. Howard with the putback. Back up by 3, 75-72.
This game is too tight.
I'm telling you, man. people are saying like the Fever were going to run away with this game, and I think they're just taking it
Yeah.
for the record. But LA's roster is no slouch, and if they start to play like this
Yeah.
team is going to be tough to stop. I mean, look at how their defense has improved.
Exactly.
They're making Indiana's offense. They're making us fight for every shot. Doesn't seem the Fever can put daylight between them. No, LA made huge adjustments on their
To
defense.
me, I think they give it. Kelsey Plum is bowling her way into the player. That should not be a foul on the defensive player. If you forcing your way into the player, it should be an offensive foul.
But they let Indiana get away with that too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Howard is known for doing that too. So I don't think that's why LA is playing tight defense on us. But yeah, Kelsey Plum does play super tight. But LA's defense is much improved and tighter since the last time we played them. That's nice. Boston creating her own shot.
Now you got Mitchell on Plum, so that's good.
Oh, Airy. I have Airy on Plum. Where is
Well,
Mitchell? Who's Mitchell have?
Mitchell, she's
Oh,
in the
no. Okay, I thought Azra Stevens was.
game. Yeah.
Similar game to the Pacers playoff games. Too close, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LA is a tough team. They could be contenders if they continue to play defense like this.
Yeah.
Their record is just crappy. I don't. It's going to be hard to come back to dig themselves out of the hole, though.
Who, the Fever?
No, in LA.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to. Because what place are they in? LA. They're close to the bottom, right?
Yeah, they in the bottom.
Bottom third.
Yeah, they second.
Second from the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to dig themselves out of this hole, but if they continue to play defense like this, I think they'll start winning games.
And Dallas is 6-10, 6-11. I mean 6-13 now. Chicago's 5-11. These draft spots looking pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We have so much science behind it, which changes the industry, the environment.
I don't see who got the number one pick right now because
I don't know. I felt bad for the Pacers when Halliburton went down, and they were so close to winning the chip.
mm-hmm.
But the difference with the Fever is they're still able to pull off wins, but
Yeah.
it's just tough when you have a team like LA who just, if they play tight defense, that's where having CC on the floor can help spread the floor and help this team a bit more. They just don't have the players to. Hopefully, they can squeak this win out. CC would just make this win a little bit easier for them for
Yeah.
good defensive teams. So that's what the Fever are lacking right now.
Exactly.
Do you agree that teams play up for games with the Fever?
Yeah. I do believe they get up for the Fever because the Fever been the most talked about team since the off season. They got all the most television games.
America's team, baby, America.
They was calling them America's team. Fever was doing their promos. If you don't know now, you know. They was doing commercials. That is sports. I mean, they was doing it all. They was marketing this team. So other teams felt kind of.
Yep.
So, but guess what? When your team has the best superstar in the league,
Plum? Ooh, missed it. Yeah, CC is like top of the scouting report for every team. Every team they play. CC's it.
Now you let Angel Reese tell it. She's on a scouting report for
I
every
saw
team.
I saw that. Did she really say
I'm
that
like,
though?
yeah, I
Okay.
don't know if she really said
Yeah,
that,
I
but you know
saw.
how people make pictures and memes and
Yeah,
and stuff like
that's what
that.
I'm saying. I don't know if she really said that. Boston taking on Hamby. Yo, she's bodying her.
She,
And she's fighting for the rebound. Way to go, Boston.
I love
That's
it.
what I'm talking
I
about.
love it. Leah's been getting aggressive, a lot
Oh, yeah.
aggressive.
Two teams that want to play better down the stretch. Indiana 3-6.
Woo.
Shallow side. I thought AR was. Nah, she thought she was too.
Yeah. You know, this is one area of the game. I said this previously. Oh, jump ball. I said this previously. The paint is one area that the refs should let them go and play physical. Not dirty, but physical,
Yeah.
because you're fighting for that bucket. So where
Yeah.
a lot of people will say, "Oh, Boston fouled her, Boston fouled her," I was like, "No, you gotta let them play physical in the paint down low. That's
Boston
the
is
one
paying.
area."
Boston is getting a little mean street, boy.
Yeah, man,
That's
she's
why I
not
would want to
playing.
see.
She's not
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. Oh no, I agree with you. We are missing them extra assists from Caitlin
Yeah.
and her threes. It's
And
opened up so
spreading the
much.
floor, because with this type
Yeah,
of defense, she would draw more attention, which will leave another teammate open, because they're struggling getting that separation from LA. I mean, we're up, but the Fever are struggling getting that separation. That's where CC can help them. Nice lob to Boston. Kelsey,
what just
flash,
happened?
baby.
What just
Woo.
happened? How you stop?
Just wait for it. 74-80, Indy. Indy back up by 6. 5 minutes left. Ezra Stevens,
There we go.
Howard. And Howard got the foul.
Let's go. Come on, this game too tight. Let's go. I, let's go. Come on. That's right, crowd. Wake up. Let's go. Come on.
So that was Natasha Howard's second personal, I think.
That-
All right. 5-point game.
oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Woo!
do it.
Rakia with the reach in, sending Boston to the free throw line.
Come on, Boston. Let's do it. Boston got what, like 20 points? Over 20 points now?
Yeah, she's got Boston's got 21.
Yeah. This is a game I feel like CC would have had like 12, 11 assists.
Oh yeah.
This game would have been so far away. It'd have probably been in the 90s already.
She would have had to make those magic passes though.
Yeah.
Boston has her double-double, yeah.
And then the thing about it, you would have had Plum or Julie Van Loo guarding CC.
Oh yeah, and they both guard her super tight.
Yeah. And that would have opened up so much for everybody else, like Mitchell and all of them. That's why I love it. Shallow
Oh, is
said,
that
I'm going to
foul
be
on
toying.
Howard again?
I hope not.
Yeah, that's her third. Yeah, it looks like that was on Howard. Oh, the fourth on Howard.
Golly.
Oh, snap. Alma, nice reverse. That was nice. That was pretty. All right, Kelsey Mitchell taking on Halliman 101. Oh, Halliman picked up her dribble. That was a mistake. Hamby, what are you doing, Hamby? That was dumb. Boston, yo. Hamby too hard. Boston's like, you dummy. You picked up the dribble. She just grabbed it. She snatched the ball. Boston's not playing. Oh man.
So wait and see if this Sparks team has been
Woo!
so commendable.
Kelsey Mitchell. Long two. Missed it.
Come on, guys. Come
Offensive
on.
foul. That's on Ari McDonald. So how many she got now?
5.
Ari McDonald's got 5.
Yep.
Oh, was that? Wait, that was her 5th, or she had 5 before that?
No, this is our 5th.
Oh man, that's not good. I think there's like 5 minutes left. How
Yeah.
much time's left? Okay,
Uh,
3:43. Yeah, she might just leave her in. Might as well just leave her in at that point. Let's let her foul out if she fouls out. It's a 4-point game, 77-81. Indy with the slight edge. Oh, sorry, you can't see the score again. I got you.
I'm trying to check to see the Minnesota game.
Oh, 36-41.
Oh, they halftime. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
pretty good tight game.
yeah. It's only a 5-point game.
Kayla Thornton, she got 13. Tiffany Hayes got 10. Billings got 5. Kay Martin got 5. Veronica Burton got 1. The Fisher got 11. She done came alive. Courtney Williams got 7. But one thing, they got a lot of balanced scoring. But one thing about Minnesota, they start out strong, but they get wore down a lot through the second half.
Yeah. Yeah,
He said,
Timpson's got she got 12 minutes in this game, and she has 1 block and 6 rebounds
yeah,
so far. So Timpson's had a solid game.
and along with 5 points.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that even though Howard's been playing pretty well, and she could still give you like 12 to 13 points, around between 10 to 13 points a game. When CC come back, that's a lot. Because even though she got 21, she's not going to average that, a game or be up
Well,
there.
she may average more if she can catch her passes. Because she'll have
Yeah,
more difficult. She'll have someone who can make those more difficult passes to the paint.
exactly.
She just has to be able to catch them.
Yeah, I think when CC come back, we could start breaking 100. She's getting that much. She's getting that much needed rest.
Ooh. Sophie Cunningham in with the layup. Woo!
So
And 1.
yeah, Plum drops her shoulder a lot, but she been begging for calls for a long time. So Melo, they're gonna give it to her.
Woof. Look at her trotting. I love
I
Sophie
know.
Cunningham. All right, 79, 83, 84. Woo, 5-point game.
Let's do it.
They're lighting off fireworks. Hopefully you all can't hear that. I think they're lighting off fireworks again around here. So you hear booms in the background. I'm sorry.
3-point game.
Nice feed into Rickea Jackson. Wide open. They just left that lane wide open. That's their defensive breakdown. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. They send too many people for the help defense. They leave the lane wide open. You only need one person for help. You don't need to send the whole.
Exactly. Because they did a good job in that LA game where they stayed at home a lot. They didn't really did too much help defense. They stayed
Yeah.
with their man.
Just stay with your man or do some sort of zone where the nearby player like helps out, but you can't send the whole damn team.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice move. Yo, Stevens. Oh, but she missed it. Erica Hamby. Oh no. 83-84, 1-point game again. Defensive breakdowns gonna kill this team down the stretch.
Fever got 10 turnovers in this game.
Okay, that's Boston going to the line. Looks like that's on Stevens. Shallow says you're losing fingernails. Stay away from the fingers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like I'm an Eagles fan. It's gonna be like the Eagles Patriots Super Bowl. Last possession wins. It's gonna be one of those games. Ooh, Boston. What the hell was that? Oof. There are like no fireworks around my place too, and yeah, they were lighting our neighborhood up with fireworks last night until like almost midnight, and apparently there's leftovers because they're lighting them off again.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like little fireworks stands all over the place here in South Carolina.
Come on, Boston. Yeah, I gotta hit them free throws, y'all.
Oh. Stevens is starting to miss her shot. She's getting cold. Yeah, Mello. Plum drops her shoulder a lot on offense and gets away with it.
Special media, what's going on?
87-83. Minute 30 left. Oh, that was a foul on Howard. How many is that on her?
5. It should be her 5th one, too.
Yeah.
She had 4.
Rickea is going to the line. Woo! Mitchell, man, that was tough. That was a tough bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Woof! 1-point game again. Minute 30 left.
It seems like we'll pull away and then they'll come right back.
Yeah, we can't stop fouling.
I know.
Fouls are killing them. All right, Mitchell taking it in. If I were LA, I would slow down the pace right here and try to run out the clock and get the shot off. Rickea backing down Lexi with the layup. Timeout. Yeah, the commentators say it. This is a moment you miss Caitlin Clark. That's where she can help spread the floor on offense.
Yeah.
But at 88-87, LA with the lead. May end being a Fever fan may end my 30 years of not drinking. Well, congratulations on 30 years. I'd rather you lose fingernails. How about that? Continue biting.
Yeah.
Add some salt and pepper for flavor.
This is a prime example of how everybody was jumping so to conclusions all in the mainstream media. Oh, this team is so dangerous without Caitlin Clark. But these are the games where Caitlin Clark's value shows present because her decision making on the floor, getting people in the right position, and her threat to shoot is very key for this team. That's why I didn't, it was good 2 wins, but this is the kind of win because the Fever's coming off a 3-game winning streak. Went to gut this, if they gut this out and find a way to win, is a good way. But they still suffer from them lack of judgment, times over committing, causing stupid fouls, ticky tack fouls and stuff like that. And then so they
Lapses
got
on defense.
yeah.
I mean, you have to give it to LA though. Like LA hasn't been making it easy for Indiana either. They've had to
No,
fight for their offense. Like you got to give credit to LA. I mean, they're playing really good defense tonight.
exactly. And I like LA because they don't play bad basketball. They play really good basketball. And
Yeah,
they
that's what
they
I'm saying.
they
Their rosters,
they
their roster's good.
and they feisty and gritty too.
Ooh, Boston! Oh, dang!
Crossed the 2,000 rebound threshold earlier.
Woo!
The board shy for her fourth straight double-double, counting the commissioner's.
Need a good possession here. Yeah, that. I mean, I think it's LA's ball right now, unless they call it a jump ball, but I don't think that should be a jump ball. I mean, Stevens had it fair and square, so I think LA's got the ball.
Yeah.
And right now they have the 1-point lead. It's 88-87. So if LA has a ball, they need to stop.
A couple of difficult shots. It's got a piece of what looked like a go-ahead bucket for Lane Boston.
Ooh, Valkyries. They cut it to a 4-point game, 39-43. Oh, 42-43.
Uh-oh.
Minnesota's got a 1-point lead. Valkyries making a comeback. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, 41 seconds left. 1-point game.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Hmm.
Seconds left to play here at Indianapolis. The Fever are down by 1. LA has the ball.
Shallow says Sophie for the win is what we need.
I'll take anyone for the win.
Yeah.
I say if you can feed it into Boston, feed it into Boston. That's the bread and butter. That's been keeping them in the game tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, turnover. Yo, Howard's got the ball. Give it up. All right, Boston's got the ball. Stevens fouled. Woo. Nice hustle. That's what we need. That was just a bad. They got lucky. That was just a bad pass by Plum.
Yeah.
Oh no, by whoever number 20 is. That was a bad pass. Who was that? Alamond?
Yeah. Julie Alamont.
Yeah, that was just a bad. Oh, McDonald had that. I thought that was Howard. Yeah, Alamond. That was just a bad. That was off the mark to Plum. That was just a bad pass. Indiana got lucky there, but good for them for hustling to get that damn ball.
McDonald's first steal of the night comes in a crucial moment. Stephanie Wright, in this case, Austin Kelly, calling up for the Fever here in the middle. Got a 6-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Timeout. 18 on the shot clock.
Yeah, they can run the clock way down here
Yeah.
and make the last possession for LA even harder.
No, definitely. Oh, they just got to get a good shot.
Yeah. All right, Sophie with the inbound. It's probably going to go to Kelsey. Oh, goes to AB. AB taking on 21. Ooh. What are they doing? What are they trying to do? Oof. Oh, with the rebound. Nope, Azra Stevens. Azra Stevens fouled by McDonald. Who was that? That fouled her. Was that McDonald? So is that her? Is that her sixth? Who was that? Was that on McDonald?
Mm-hmm.
McDonald, yeah, she's got 6 fouls. She just picked up her 6th. Well, to answer your question, Arlie, that's what Stephanie White drew up. I don't know what she was trying to do there, but it didn't work, whatever it was.
They could have got an open shot for Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
That's what I thought they were going to do. Azra Stevens is a good free throw shooter. Yeah, there it goes. Now they're up by 2. Oh, I am working on my last fingernail. Oof. Salt and pepper that thing up, man. They can go up by 3. Nope, she missed.
Fever called timeout.
Who's it on? Yo, what just?
Boston got the rebound.
No, but it's a loose ball foul on LA or
Fever called
Fever?
timeout.
Oh, it was a timeout, so there was no foul. Okay. Oh my goodness, this gave me a heart attack. I think my heart just skipped a beat. Oh, okay. 2 seconds left. Inbound it. Awesome with the last shot of the game, and she bunnied it. We just lost. Oh man, that last play, bro. Yeah, I don't know what. you got to give it up to LA's defense though. Like you can't. I mean, they just played tough. They played tough defense. Damn. What a shame.
Sparks done beat us twice already.
Yeah.
Twice.
But this was a better. We should have won that last game. This game, this was a better Sparks team.
The scheme of this game didn't. It was not. The thing about it, the Sparks is just a difficult. They size caused a problem. We had this game in control all night long. We should have. It was times we should have pulled away from this game, but we didn't. And we fouled too much, and we allowed the Sparks to hang around.
I mean, they fouled too. I mean, I don't know. I kind of disagree a little bit because I don't want to make excuses.
Yeah.
Because LA's defense just made the Fever's offense difficult. They just made their difficult because of their defense, and the Fever just didn't seem to have an answer. And I know there's going to be a lot of people saying Stephanie White, but she's not out there playing. Like she's not missing shots. She's not creating turnovers. So I'm not putting this on Stephanie White. I mean, that last play, I don't know what the hell that was, but I just think they couldn't overcome their defense. They couldn't get that separation, that space to get easier shots. That's where CC would have really helped them and made a difference. But I don't know. This was a different LA team than the first time we played them. Like I have to give credit where credit's due. Their defense created a difficult offense for the Fever tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I just think the Fever they was fouling too much for me. They kept fouling, and then they didn't try to limit Plum. And then Azure Stevens did what she did the last time against us,
But Dearica Hamby was a beast down in the paint too. Like she was bodying Boston. I'm just saying this is very tough Sparks team if
Yeah,
they play as a team. Like if they get the chemistry and gel, like this is a tough team to beat. I just think we had too many defensive lapses. I just think they just outplayed the Fever tonight, like straight up. Last game, the first time we played them, there was no reason we should have lost that game. This
yeah,
game, though, this game was more evenly matched, and I think they just outplayed them. Fever just got outplayed tonight.
yeah. They basically got to play. They didn't handle it well, to
Yeah.
say the least. They didn't handle it well, and at the end of the day, now they just gotta regroup. They're still home. They got to get ready to play what, Atlanta next?
No, well, we play the Valkyries on
Valkyries
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
So
because they got a
so
3-day break.
so hopefully we have a CC sighting.
They need it. Like they need it, but they just got outplayed tonight. And I personally am not gonna strictly basketball. I'm not putting this loss on Stephanie White.
No,
I can't even say she got out coached because except for that last play, I don't know what she was trying to do. But from coach to coach, like they both made adjustments. Like both coaches made adjustments.
yeah,
It's just up for the players to execute. And I just think there were lapses especially with the Fever on defense. And you can't put that on Stephanie White. She can't play for the players. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so if people put this on White, I don't agree with that. I just think this was a straight up win for LA. And it was just straight up.
yeah. LA did what they needed to do and to win
Yeah.
this game. So I'm not even mad about it. Fever they had this game.
Yeah.
They didn't execute the way they needed to,
Right.
and so
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but
Special media. I won't put any judgment on the coach until the second half. I mean, adjustments were made. I mean, they did. Stephanie White did make adjustments on the defensive schemes. I mean, the player matchups, the rotations. She made adjustments. It's just the players just didn't really execute to the level they needed to pull out the win.
exactly. So hopefully, they got what, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. They got 3 days to
Yeah,
regroup, get rested. You know, they came off a championship. They won three in a row. Now it's time to regroup, get focused. Hopefully DD come back, and hopefully we could get a CC coming back. The thing about it is they need to get that roster with some depth and size.
right.
I'm not going to rest until me and you keep saying it. They need depth and size. They need length.
Yep.
I mean, they got all the scoring. They have all the scoring right now, and they need size to match up with somebody like the Sparks.
Mhm.
Because if you had size, you could have easily made Ezra Stevens play differently. You could have made Kelsey Plum play differently, or Deanna Hamby play his differently. Then that would have lead to more open shots for Aaliyah Boston, where she didn't have to worry about getting double teamed. That would have led to more open shots for Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell or Natasha Howard, even though they score up most 21, they score most of the points. But then you have your others, the defensive specialists like Sophie Cunningham and Lacey Hall.
Yeah.
They don't get their shots where they need it. CC is able to create their shots for them to get them their open shots. And that's where you lacking some of that right now.
Yeah, and Stephanie White tried to make adjustments by putting Timpson on Hamby, putting Howard on or Boston on Stevens, but she only
Yeah.
has so many options. Like they're
Yeah.
just the Fever in general are just too small. Just too small.
And she doesn't trust Bree Turner, so you could
I
clearly
don't
see
I
that.
don't blame her.
Yeah, so she doesn't trust B Turner. That's where they need to figure out. So you know what? Hey, we need to cut her. We need to bring somebody with size in. That's
Yeah.
why I say that girl Lizzie, Kits. She's 6'6". That's height you could bring in to throw at somebody like a Ezra Stevens. You have all the other heights and the players that can match. You gotta have that size. If you don't, it's not gonna be good. Because you look at Atlanta. Atlanta has size with what's the girl name? Grind and Brianna Jones. and you can't go in there thinking that it's Boston could do it all, DD could do it all. You just gotta start playing matchup game. You gotta throw some other pieces in there.
I don't know, Robin Lundberg. It turns out the Fever are not more dangerous without Caitlin Clark.
I love it. I love
And
it.
is Cam coming back to the Sparks? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think mid-season. I think after the All-Star break. I forget when they were projected, but she is coming back this year. I think sometime mid-season. I think she might be back after All-Star break. Is when they're projecting her to be back.
Yeah.
I think, but I don't know. It was a good game. It was a close game. It wasn't overly exciting,
Yeah.
but it was a tight game. It was a good game all around. Just I hope CC's back. I just hope CC's back next week.
Yeah. I think, to me, this team needs her. I don't care what nobody said. This team needs her.
Yeah.
This team, played great the last 3 games. Okay. And they I think they kind of gassed a little bit too, but the, the thing about it is you still had this game. And this you can't do too much. And you see, like the announcer said it, this is where you need Caitlin at to create them open shots for them.
Exactly.
And for people to sit there and think, oh, that Stephanie White, or they trying to make Kelsey Mitchell a passer. Well, guess what? I guess the faster you talk, the results come out the next time in a different light, and it shows you who's the most important person on this team. Boston game could have been a little bit more easier. She got her points, but the Florida game for her could have been a little bit easier with Caitlin, because all of them players that they had forced others to score with her not being on the court. When she's on the court, all of that gravity comes to Caitlin Clark, and everything's easier. Ari Madonna's shot would have been a little bit easier for her. You know, Lexi, Sophie, all of them. So it just it's just something that people just need to watch and continue to see, and just because media announcers, or not media announcers, but media people just say stuff just to trigger the fan base and make everybody just have a talking point.
Yeah, they just need to be consistent. That's all. They just need to
Yeah.
play more consistently, and I think that's what their problem is. Like they'll have like one or two like breakout games, and then they'll regress, and then they'll have good games and they'll regress. It's just there's just not that consistency on this team right now, and that's what's kind of shooting them in the foot. But I don't know. We plan to be live Wednesday,
Yeah.
unless something changes. So hopefully you all can join us Wednesday. It is a weird time mid work day. So
Yeah, I know, right? So, but we'll see. Does Didi provide a lot of defiance? I think so. Better
Defense.
on offense, defense. Yeah, I mean she does both, but she does help spare Aaliyah when she needs to, and then she does play good rebounding and defense, and then she draws her man out. That's the difference about Didi on offense. She draws her man from the basket to allow. If you did have a Boston and her on there together, then that helps out. That's the
She's a
thing about,
shooting threat too.
yeah, and that's what Howard doesn't do as well, is draw her man out from the basket.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have hopefully she'll play on Wednesday. It'll be curious to see if she's in the rotations, because
Yeah.
she should be back. So
So yeah, but anyway, guys, yeah, we'll be back. Um, Me and Nikki will be back on Wednesday at 11:45.
is it 11:45? I thought it was at
No, it's 12.
You sure?
Almost.
Oh, for
Yeah,
some reason I thought it was 11. Okay.
yeah. I'll start at 11:45, and then we get y'all in, and if anything changes, we'll let y'all know. But y'all have a great night. Fever 3-game win streak comes to an end to the Sparks. They wanted this game,
Yeah.
so
Wah,
but
wah.
I know, right? Well, until then, Y'all have a great night. Stay safe and stay safe.
See ya.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.